I'm a voiceover with over a decade of experience. I've had most of my success in commercial voiceover, political voiceover, some explainer, radio imaging, and promo. My family and I recently moved to New Jersey, and we were shown a townhouse, a model of the townhouse that we moved into now. And what was going to be my work area was quiet as a mouse. But when we got to the actual townhouse that I moved into, if you listen, you can hear air conditioning. The second I came down, I panicked. And then, well, I was going to illustrate this later, but as you can see, I closed the Studiobricks booth, quiet as a mouse. Perfect acoustical environment, quiet, and I can provide broadcast quality audio from in here. I never had a booth before. I always acoustically treated environments myself, would kind of rig a small booth-like device for myself, and I was able to get by that way. And I'm familiar with Studiobricks competitors, and Studiobricks to me was kind of the zenith, was the highest bar. Because the smaller modular pieces, I believe that there is much more potential to be able to customize your booth to what you need exactly. Where in other booths are usually 4 or 5 pieces. You have the walls, the ceiling, the door. Studiobricks comes together in much smaller pieces, and you can, fit them as you need. Well, in business, in my voiceover business, I try to always have my income outweigh my cost, right? And the thing about Studiobricks is, although it is quite an investment, the value is equal to and actually excels beyond the cost. So in the situation I'm in now, instead of trying to keep costs down and find my own way, I decided to go with experts who could create an environment for me that I could work in and work effectively. Well, I knew that it created a quiet environment, and I was surprised at how acoustically perfect it is in here. It's a dead sound, but not too bassy. The auditions I've been sending out are better than any I've sent before, sound quality wise, because of where I'm recording. And my most recent Ace Hardware spots were recorded in here, and the engineer commented how great it sounds, and the producers were very happy. But what surprised me the most was the gentleman, Lou, who put together the booth for me, invited me in to show me some of the features in here that he had installed. And I'm a big fellow. And to get in here and for it to be so spacious in here that the both of us fit in here comfortably, and somehow, inexplicably, outside, it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. So inside, you have lots of space, and outside, it's aesthetically pleasing and compact in its own way. Relatively new for me. I've only had it the last few weeks, or a couple of weeks. But my wife is a vocalist, and I am happy and proud to be able to provide an environment for her wherein I can play a backing track on the computer outside, and she can sing in here and really belt out notes and not be afraid of bothering neighbors or our children. It's going to be very nice for her. Studiobricks, it is an investment that you will benefit from tenfold for several reasons. The quality, the fact that it's customizable, it's easy to put together. The heaviest thing is the door. Everything else comes in much smaller parts. And once you have it together, once you're in there, you are going to be happy beyond your wildest dreams. I'm currently the national voice of Ace Hardware. So any television spots or any radio spots that you see on TV or hear on the radio, they're going to be voiced by me, and they're going to be recorded right in here in this Studiobricks booth.